There are still a lot of students left inside the classroom. I assume they all forgot their umbrella. Everyone's gonna crowd around yours as soon as you pull out yours. I know at least 2 people who brought it. Dot 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 dot. I appreciate Kaede for this. You appreciate Kaede for more than that, Rin. Good for you, Rin. Kaede-chan is always taking care of you. Well, I'm not going to deny that. Kaede was the one who gave me the umbrella this morning. I bet there are other kids who brought their umbrella. These folding umbrellas are pretty compact. I only get under umbrellas with beautiful girls. Sounds just like you. I wish Sia-chan or Rin-chan had their umbrella with them. Maybe you could have brought an umbrella and then suggested to them that they could maybe hop under your umbrella for cover. Man, I am thinking right here. If Sia-chan or Rin-chan were here, man, right, this guy here would have helped. I don't know where I was going with that. Okay. Too bad. Sia had one, but they left earlier because they had something to do. Atsuki looked surprised by my words. Rin, you didn't go home with them? If I had, I wouldn't be here. That's a valid point. Huh. Atsuki sighs deeply as the deep blue sea. Listen, Rin. Being under an umbrella with a girl is one of the situations many guys long for. You softly speak to the girl who forgot her umbrella. May I walk you home? Are you sure? Of course. Then you get under the same umbrella. It's the smallest, happiest possible private room for 2. Your feelings toward each other will increase for sure. Well, looks like I'm going to have to do that with Kaede. We're home already. Yeah. Would you like to come inside for tea? Why didn't you stop her? I had cleaning duty. If I skip my duty, Miss B will be paying me a private visit. I see why. He understands well since he had a private lesson from her not so long ago. You always have a nonchalant attitude, even during important flag events. You're so laid back. What is a flag event? Just go ahead and bump into a pretty new student around the corner of the hallway or something. You might be able to get into an unexpected route. I grab a broom in my hand and pick up the desk so I can start cleaning. You pick up the desk? Bro, do you even lift? Wait a minute! Atsuki suddenly raises his voice. So you have an umbrella with you? Well, Kaede was the one who made me bring the umbrella. Atsuki disappears before I finish my statement. I'm sorry, Kaede-chan, but I forgot to bring my umbrella. Will you walk home with me? Oh, fuck off! Get the hell away from my girl! He's so fast. Well, I'm sorry. Kaede rejects Atsuki with a shameful face. Did anyone else ask you already? No, it's not that. Mayumi takes over from Kaede while holding her laughter. She forgot her umbrella. She set this all up. Oh, I love you, Kaede. You are so cute. Huh? Well, I was focused on giving Rinkun his, and I totally forgot to bring mine. I can't say anything. It's so typical of her. She seems so perfect, but she's so silly when it's about herself. So, what should I do? Dude, we are so going home with Kaede. There is no say in the matter. We are definitely going home with Kaede. Well, what can I do? Can you wait for me about 30 minutes more? 30 minutes? I don't mind that. Then let's go home together. After all, I have no umbrella because of you. But I don't want to cause you any trouble. Hey, we're going back to the same home, right? Let me finish it up real quick. Okay. She replies with a happy face. My facial temperature rises slightly as I see her smile. Aww, such a cute couple. I start sweeping with the broom before she sees my expression. Rin, don't you cheat. Hey, you don't want to be kicked by the horse, right? Don't interrupt them. Mayumi drags Itsuki by his collar. I have an umbrella, so I'll take you home if you like. Midoriya-kun. Mayumi? Huh? Your face is definitely not bad at all. I'll take it as a compliment. But you know what's going to happen if you try to do something to me, right? Don't worry. Other than your face, you're still under my investigation. That's great. I'm going to take this thing to the dumpster on my way out. See ya. She drags Itsuki out into the hallway. I guess he's pretty satisfied like that. Yeah, they're always getting along with each other no matter what they say. Even though they'll never be more than friends. They might end up becoming like a boss and a worker. Of course Mayumi will be his boss. Is there anywhere you need to stop by today? Like grocery shopping or something? Not today. I can wait until tomorrow morning if you like. Please take your time. You don't need to wait that long. I smile and continue to clean it up with triple the speed. We finally walk back home. Kaede is smiling joyfully the whole time. Aww, such a good little couple! One more period until lunchtime. The third period is finally over. For some reason today seems like a very long day. I lean down against the desk. Tap tap. Itsuki? I'm sorry, but I'm really not in a good mood. Just let me sleep. Tap tap. Not Itsuki? Then you got to be Mayumi. I'm sorry, but just let me sleep. I'm not in the mood. Tap tap. Is it Kaede? You can decide the menu for tonight. How about Rin? Primula? I definitely heard her blunt tone of voice. I raise my head slowly. I see the purple ponytails. Primula? Why are you here? Rin-chan. Oh, Rim-chan, sorry. Primula, who is supposed to be waiting at home, is standing right in front of me. Who is that girl? Is she another one of Rin's associates? She's so cute. She's like a little doll. Tsuchimi is finally losing his mind. But I bet she's going to be a really pretty girl in the future. How many girlfriends do you need, Tsuchimi? She's young, but she's very fresh. Itsuki, I swear, out of all of us, I am definitely not the pedophile. You, sir, are the pedophile. I'm just going with what's come to me, I guess. Yeah, she would be perfect for me. The whole class starts paying attention. There are a few annoying guys, but I ignore them. Primula continues to stand there with no expression on her face. He took me here. Who brought you here? She points at the hallway. I follow her finger with my eyes. Hi, Rin-chan. Have you been flirting with Narin-chan? I see you met him there. Shit. Oto-sama, why are you here? I forgot to give you something very important this morning. I brought it here to you. Did I forget something? But you didn't have to bring Rin-chan with you. Primula never interacts with other people. I thought it would be a good opportunity to bring her to a place full of people. But you didn't have to bring her to the academy for that. Are you telling me not to come here? Annoying. Are you annoyed by me? No, that's not the case. So I'm welcome here, Rin-chan. I am so lost. He hugs his daughter tightly in his arms. I feel bad for Rin. She's going through a lot. She reminds me of myself. Sia is also laughing as she sees them. Primula taps Sia's back. I wonder if she's trying to cheer her up. So, Ota-sama, what did you bring for me? Oh no, I almost forgot because I was too happy. Here, Rin-chan, you forgot this? He gives her a 5-tiered lunchbox. A 5-tiered lunchbox. Jesus, how much does this girl eat? Can it be? Here's your lunch. I made it all over again because you forgot to take it. It might be too simple, but please forgive me, Rin-chan. Then he hugs her again. What is his definition of simple? Oh, Ota-sama, thank you very much. Eat well and grow big, Rin-chan. He's a hilarious guy as usual. Well, now that my work is done, I shall go now. Primula. I'm going home. I'll be home as soon as school is over. Wait for us at home, okay? Yes, I will. Primula leaves the room with the king, with her usual expressionless face. The class is awkwardly silent. Tsuchimi-kun. What is it? I think you should watch yourself. The hell did I do? The hell did I do? The country is officially in the rainy season, and it is raining again today as expected. Learning from yesterday's trap, everyone bought their umbrella today. They are starting to leave the classroom after the final class is over. I don't even feel like stopping by anywhere on a day like this. I look at the dark sky and complain. I respect Kaede for going out on a grocery shopping trip on a day like this. I wish this rainy season would pass soon. People who actually like rain are dark travel people. Whoa! Now, just hang on a second there, Rin. Hang on. That's a little bit too biased. I mean, it depends. I like the fact that I live in a house with a corrugated iron roof, sorry, and therefore, when it's raining, it's like the sound of heaven just raining down upon you. It's fantastic stuff to sleep to. I shit you not. If you don't live in a corrugated iron roof house, go and buy yourself a house, slap on a corrugated iron roof, and then do a rain dance to get some rain, and then go to sleep. And you'll know what I'm talking about. There's no easier way to that scenario, by the way. That's exactly what you have to do. So it should only take you about 30 years to get enough to buy a house. And then, you have to buy all the contractors just to get the roof done, and okay, I'm just going to shut up. However, my comment will not stop the rain. I guess I'll just go home now. Wait, look around a little longer? What am I looking around at? No, let's just go home. I'm at school, what am I going to look around at? There's nothing good happening here, so I should go home. I pick up my bag and slowly stand up. I say bye to my friends and leave the room. I guess I'll go home and do my assignments. 6/27 Sunday. Slowly progressing through the month. When I visit Kaede's room in the morning, she is looking for something inside of the chest. Oh, it's not inside of her chest, okay. What are you doing, Kaede? Good morning, Rin-kun. I'm looking for my old clothes. Your old clothes? Are you going to have a flea market or something? It's not that. I thought they might be the right size for her. The right size for whom? I'm sure you can understand that, Rin. She looks pretty good in it. You think so too? How do you feel, Primula? Oh, those are your old clothes? I like your old clothes, Kaede. They look very fitting on Primula, however. I think it's not too bad. If she's replying and not rejecting, that means she really likes it. I'm glad she likes it. They're my old clothes, but they're the perfect size for her. It's cool. Primula is lifting her arms up and down and checking out her white blouse without listening to our conversation. Wait, that means you were once Primula's size? I was always a small girl. I can't believe how small your breasts used to be. Am I missing something here? Was my childhood like deprived of this sort of conversation, or is this just not the norm? That people just randomly talk about how small their friends' breasts were. You know, back in the day. Back in the day. Oh, Kaede's face turns red as soon as I make a comment. I'm growing now. She hides her breasts with her arms while blushing. My bad, I wasn't trying to embarrass you, but I was just reminiscing. Yes. She stops talking. I know I'm the one who created this situation, but I feel uneasy. Anyway, Primula is not familiar with the city yet. I'm going to take her out for a while. Yes, that's a good idea. Please be careful. We're just taking a walk around here. There's nothing to be careful about. I smile wryly and leave the room while holding Primula's hand. Are we going out? Yeah, I have no choice. You just have to hang with me for a while. I don't mind. I like to breathe outside. Yes, I like to breathe outside too, Primula. It's one of my main hobbies, is to breathe outside. The outside part is optional, but the breathing part is kind of an important one. I see. She tells me what she likes, with no expression on her face. I smile with a contoured face and open the front door. So, are you getting used to this world now? The street is crowded with people on the weekends. We walk slowly as we thread along the people. Primula in her new white blouse stands out even in the crowd of people. People stare at her picture-perfect appearance as they walk by us. It's the same. She continues to walk without minding the other people around her. It's as if I'm walking with a doll. How is it compared to the world of devils? I don't know. You don't know? I see. She's not giving me any chance. I wish I could talk to her more naturally. Well, she is kind of like a robot thing. Are you interested in anything from this world of humans? I do have an interest. Oh, really? Yeah, really? I'm surprised to hear her answer. I should have asked this earlier. If there's anywhere you want to go, just let me know. I'll take you there if I can. But only if it's around here. I can't take her that far on my own. The place... What? Where I met you for the first time. The place we met? She nods without changing her expression. I found her for the first time at... Oh, that arcade. You were looking inside the catcher machine with a serious face. Face. Sure, it's right ahead from here. Let's go. Okay. I'm sure it was here. She looks around and starts running toward the arcade in front of us. She looks inside of the catcher machine in front of the place. This is not it. I look inside the machine from behind her as she speaks. There are stuffed dolls of a popular game character inside the machine. Is it Primula? I think the game is about a boy who longs for the Cherry Blossom Hill, and 5 girls who surround him. I think there's a hidden message in amongst that there. When they're out of prizes, they refill it with different ones. Fine then. She walks away from the machine. Interest lost. Oh, so you're interested in the prize you saw before rather than this game? They're not here anymore, so let's just forget it. She was that interested, huh? Was that inside the machine when I first saw her? Well, what can you do? Is there anywhere else you want to go? No, there's no need to go anywhere. Don't reject me so easily. I tried to think for a while. Then let's just take a tour around here. I wound up with the most normal solution. Food. Kaede told me to be careful. So we ended up in the rain. But there's no way we could have avoided this. We're standing under the roof of a store in order to stay away from the dole from the sky. The sunlight wave was so crowded, but now there aren't many people out here. The sky was a beautiful blue until just 10 minutes ago. However, the dark cloud swallowed up the blue in a moment, and the crowd disappeared in seconds. I'm sure Kaede probably told you to take a umbrella with you, but you kind of just waved it off like it was nothing. Like you always do with her. It was so nice until just a few minutes ago. Am I underestimating this rainy season? I should have learned from the lesson the other day and brought a foldable umbrella with me. This is not going to stop for a while. The sky is covered by the dark clouds and it seems like it will be raining for a while. You should take a bath as soon as you get home. I don't want you to catch a cold. Whoa! Oh man, I have to black screen that. God damn it. You can clearly see that. I'm not pretending like you can't see that, because you can see that. All of you that have played this game know that you can see that. I lose my words at that moment. Yes, well, kind of so did I. God damn it, I didn't think I'd have to black screen this far into the game. Or maybe if I learn, I might be able to blur it. I don't know. My brain stops and I stare at what I just saw. Her white blouse is soaked and stuck onto her skin. Although she's still young, her 2 bumps prove that she's a girl. Yep. I see small pink tips on the top of those bumps. I know I'm wrong, but I can't get my eyes off them. You're not wearing a bra? She doesn't change her face even though I just asked her a sensitive question. What's that? That sounds like something she would say. But she should be wearing a bra even though they're not too big. I think they're about the same as Mayumi. What are? No, it's nothing. However, I keep on staring at those regions. I can't be blaming Itsuki all the time. I guess I'm also a healthy normal guy. I need to make her buy some bras next weekend. Phew, glad we're out of that. Ah, back to normal now, people. Back to normal. Wrap it up, nothing to see here. The doorbell rings as I get ready for school. Who could it be at this time? I'll go get it. If it's a salesperson, don't hesitate to reject them, okay? Primula talks to Kaede as she stops washing dishes and heads towards the door. Don't worry, it's for me. What? For you? Primula walks out of the living. Walks out of the living? She dead? Ah! Soon after, someone unique enters the room. Why, hello Rin-chan, Kaede-chan. Are you working hard this morning? Before I answer that question, King of Devils, I'm going to save. Menu. Save. And, you know, I made that mistake last time. I saved over the previous one, so let's create a new save. Yes. Okay. Alright, good. Anyway, guys, that is it for today. I'm glad I actually managed to do 2 episodes today rather than 1 like I normally do. I hope that you feel like I'm back to normal. I don't know if I'm back to normal unless you tell me so. So I at least feel like I'm back to normal. So I hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you next part. Bye.